right, the other day we played truffle butter. This couldn't be the exact opposite.
It's way different.
Couldn't be more different than truffle butter.
I think you keep saying truffle butter. It's like saying the F word. I don't even think you can say it anymore.
I think you can say it. Nobody knows what it really means. We
Takes
looked it
one
up.
Google search.
Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
This song will always bring back the memory of, I can't remember how many years ago it was, but we were at the 930 Club.
By the way, I don't think I've heard this song.
No, I'm sure you haven't.
This is their biggest hit?
No,
One
it's
of
just,
their biggest
they don't
hits.
have a ton of radio
don't hit,
hits.
CB.
They're not radio hits guys. It's not Shakira, okay? It's Iron Maiden.
Yeah, I mean, Shakira
All
owns
right?
them.
All right. So we're at Mike Wise's
I'd rather listen to One Direction.
karaoke gig at the
Yes.
930 Club, where a bunch of people from DC Media got together, did some goofy bits up on stage, and
Right.
sang some songs, raised some money. And they were raising money for Native American groups, like Native American education.
Right.
So if you don't know anything about Run to the Hills, the whole premise of the song is about the white man coming over and basically destroying the Native Americans.
And that's what you chose?
Nice
No,
message.
I didn't choose it.
Nice theme.
So we're all doing our things.
I did Don't Stop Believing.
I did the wacky thing with Rom, hero. I
That's
gave him
right.
a piggyback ride on the stage. It was wacky.
That's right. Ron made it all about him.
So then,
Ruined that event, too.
Russ Thaler, who used to be in this market, he used to
Right.
work for Comcast Sportsnet, gets up on stage and starts belting out Iron Maiden, Run to the Hills, at a charity event that's raising money for Native American education.
He just didn't understand the lyrics.
He
didn't know what it was about.
He didn't really read the room. And Mike Wise doesn't get it. He doesn't know what the song is.
Yeah, well, I'm sure.
Valdez and I are slapping our knees at the irony, pointing up on stage as to what's going on.
Yeah.
And he's
Bunch of donks.
He's selling it, and we're just laughing our heads off for like 2 straight minutes.
Right.
It was a funny bit, and I don't even know.
Well, it was an inside joke, I can promise you that, because it seemed like you were the only 2 dummies that knew it.
Well, we were the only guys that got it, and it was hilarious. It was lost in the rest of the room.
By the way, somebody pointed this out, tweeted me at GlassJoeJP for the tweet sheet or junk mail.
Yes.
Still to be determined.
Title TBD.
It's a dead split. I asked Ewad. He likes junk mail better than tweet sheet. Doesn't matter. But that DeMatha at one point had the anti-bullying poster,
DeMatha did right. Joning is bullying.
and it was spelled Joan.
I tell you, that's what I go with, man.
It was an
That's
anti-bullying
what you learned
poster.
at DeMatha.
It said joning is bullying.
What's it spelled? Joneing?
No.
All right, I'm just gonna keep.
That's like an official poster. That's like as about as official as you're going to get.
Yeah, you're probably right.
From my Catholic high school.
Maybe I need to come around on the spelling.
How great is that poster? Joning is bullying.
So PG County.
Only at my high school.
By the way,
Only at my high school did that happen.
nobody has named their daughter Joan in the last 25 years.
Or
I
Shirley.
defy you to go out and find me a Joan right now.
No.
You can't do it.
You asked me to find a 25-year-old girl or younger that's named Joan.
Yes.
Good
Good luck.
Okay, my
Joni.
No, that doesn't count. I'm talking about Joan. This doesn't happen anymore.
I'd have to find
What
like
about-
my kid's
I
yearbook.
had an Aunt Zelma.
Zelma.
I'm not kidding.
That's kind of an outlier.
Yeah.
I've heard of Zelda.
I mean, actually might have been like my great aunt.
okay.
Yeah. It wasn't even an aunt.
Right.
I think it was like my
It's by
dad's
somebody
aunt.
born in like the 1880s.
Yeah.
So joning may not, or joning is bullying, but it is allowed
Oh, it's
for the tweet sheet.
it's encouraged.
Are you
JP.
getting tweets?
Yeah.
And what are you actually asking for? Questions?
Questions, hypos?
I don't know what he's
I
asking
just,
for.
I just know
It'll
the name of the
evolve.
dumb segment, but I don't really know what it is.
He just wants to do the segment because it rhymes, because it's tweet sheet.
Well, not if we go with.
That's true.
Not if we go with. Why don't you forget junk mail? Doesn't rhyme.
That's true.
Yeah, but I think junk mail, now you're muddying the waters with junks mail, which was our old email address that we never use
Right.
anymore.
See, I tend to agree with you that if we had email, then junk mail works perfectly.
Are we we got to be the only radio show in the country that doesn't have an email anymore, right?
I told you we have a Gmail.
No one knows it. Just because you set one up in the privacy of your own home one day.
Yeah, that's like
not,
Lurch's Twitter account. I mean, just because it's set
Yeah,
up.
I mean, we've given it out before.
in the last decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not something that we each check daily.
Yeah.
I mean, at one point,
You
when
can.
we had,
I can
Is
give you
email
all-
so passe that like radio shows don't even, they just have Twitter accounts and Facebook pages.
I think that's the third seed out of those three. Email.
I know
like by a
plenty of
long
times people
distance.
say, hey, man, I can't fit this all in 140 characters. Send me an email. And then I seize up because I don't want to send them my personal email.
You're like,
then
you
we
know
don't
what?
have a work
Just
email.
send me one of those part 1 of 2, part 2 of 2.
That's what I say. Just split it up. Who cares?
I can give you all the login stuff if you
No.
want.
No,
it's
it's
just-
just another hassle.
See,
I mean,
we'll
Right,
check
it's-
it.
See, at
it-
one point,
I don't
Valdez,
care. I'm quitting.
I think even before you were working with us years and years ago, Cakes and I might answer like 100 emails in a day. We'd crank them
Those
out.
days are long gone.
I used to probably average 50 to 60 email
Right,
responses
but that
a
was
day.
before social media.
Now it's just a joke because people send like 75 cents on PayPal to see how nubs you are, to see if you'll click and claim the 75 cents. So it's kind of like a trap.
All right, hold on.
don't even know
So
what
this
you're
guy-
I'll
talking
take
about.
the 75 cents, and then what are they going to do? What's the trap?
They're just going to joan on you for being nubs, for taking 75 cents from
So
PayPal.
who's doing that?
This guy named Mike Green.
So he listens to the show. Is he, hold on. Is he a listener, or
Yeah,
is he
he's
a
a-
random donk from like Africa or something?
No, he's a listener. Hey, look.
You know how you get random emails of like where they ask for money?
The Nigerian scam?
Yeah.
They usually ask for more than 75 cents.
Yeah, and I don't know if there are any Nigerian princes named Mike Green.
Right. So that's the only guy who's sending
Yeah, that's
emails
the
to
only guy
our
who's-
hold
email.
on. So what is the bit?
His bit is he's
Do
trying
you know
to
this guy? He's
No,
been doing
no.
it for a long time.
No.
Do a lot of people do this bit?
No, just him. This is
This
just
is
his
we got
sole bit.
one donk
One donk
who sends us.
He's the only emailer.
All right, hold on.
We
Explain this
got
to
one
me,
email.
because I'm slow.
How are we a popular show?
We're barely popular. We have one emailer
Uh-huh.
that sends us a link to a 75-cent deposit on PayPal.
Right.
And he wants us to click on it so he can joan.
Basically, yes.
He's
trying
daring us to click on it.
He wants me or Drab or Squeaker Lurch
Right.
or somebody to claim the 75 cents and
And
put
then
it in
what's he
our
going to
account.
do with that?
He's probably going to screen grab.
right?
someone
and
saying-
tweet it.
Yeah.
saying, who's the nubber that took 75 cents from me?
I mean, my
So-
PayPal account is nubs, but I'm not willing to stoop to
Exactly.
grab 75 cents.
Yeah, but if you were walking by and you saw 3/4, you would be sized on the sidewalk.
Actually, not true. There are 2 quarters left here on the console. I don't know whose they are. I haven't grabbed them.
well, I
They're
grab
tempting.
I grab quarters.
but I haven't taken them
I
yet.
disrespect pennies,
Yeah.
like you wouldn't believe, and pretty much nickels and dimes. But if I see quarters,
Grab
your
'em.
boy's swooping in.
Right.
I draw the line at quarters. I'm in.
There's a local bank, pretty big bank, that ripped out all of their coin machines. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and liquidate my account and move my money elsewhere.
Just because of that.
Because that was my sole reason for going to
You
that
should
one
tell,
bank.
You should tell them. They
I am
won't
going to tell
care.
them.
You-
I'm going to walk in and I'm going to say, I want to close my account. And they're going to say, well, Mr. Alville, why do you want to close your account today? Because you took the number squeaker coin counters out of every one of your banks.
Could you-
So I'm taking my business elsewhere.
Could you just drop off your big jug of quarters every 6 months and just have them count it? You come back and they tell you how much you had in there? Maybe they could do that to keep your business.
You mean they're going to count it behind the glass instead
yeah.
of a machine doing it?
Yeah, yeah.
I doubt that.
Maybe they would do that to
No,
keep
no.
your business.
They want me to roll the coins and bring them in. And this actually happened. And I slapped my knee and I pointed at them and laughed and said, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll 50 pennies? I don't think so. It's just not going to happen.
What about those old pennies that you're saving?
Well, the 1982 and prior pennies with more copper in them, I'm saving all of those. Because at some point,
Hey,
we're going
when
to
you-
liquidate the penny.
When you die, let's say if
Yeah.
you die an unfortunate premature
let's
death,
hope this doesn't happen. But yes, I'm
can we
playing
dump
along.
all the copper pennies in your coffin
Sure,
with you?
yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, are we going to play Junkies Password?
Let's do it.
We just have one.
We're doing it here?
You have the password, right?
I do.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
can get a winner real quick.
All right, let's go to Thomas in Arlington. Hey, Thomas.
Hey, what's up?
Thomas, who do you want to work with?
Let's go, Cakes.
All right.
All right. Somebody else brings up a good point. The segment is supposed to be about tweets. It's not mail or email.
I agree.
Why don't
That's
you call
why
it
was
junk
tweet
mail?
Sheet.
Yeah, can we get with the times?
That's, that's what Ewad and Drab want to call it.
Yeah, they're
In
stupid.
cakes.
All right.
Shocker, I like the older
All right.
communication method.
Pablo.
And I hate email. I despise it.
Pablo. who do-
Reggie.
Hey, buddy, who do you want to work with?
Oh, let me work with my boy right there, JP.
All
All right, what is
good.
the password, Cakes?
Right there, my friend. That's your password.
All
All
right.
right.
I'll give the first clue.
All right.
The clue is steak.
Steak.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Have a guess.
Omaha.
I don't know.
His guess was Omaha.
All right, who is my guy? Who is my partner?
Pablo. No, Thomas.
Thomas.
Oh, I thought that was JP.
No, don't
JP,
curse.
I'm
Don't
with
curse.
JP, man.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, I gave a clue. I think Thomas chimed in. My clue was for Pablo, but since Thomas responded, we're going to have to do a flip-flop, right? Thomas, you responded with the Omaha guess, correct?
Yeah.
All right,
All
so
right.
you're my partner. You're going to feed Pablo now.
Pablo.
So they didn't get what they wanted in terms of partner choices.
Fine.
Worst game ever. Go ahead.
Pablo, listen to me.
This has never happened in the history of games.
Yes, Blake.
Listen, the first clue was steak.
Yes, sir.
My clue to you is horseradish.
Horseradish.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go with palms. The palms.
Incorrect.
All right, I'll admit this is going to be a stretch. Thomas,
Mm-hmm.
my clue is Deion Sanders.
Ooh.
Remember, it was steak, horseradish, and now Deion Sanders. All right, didn't even guess. To Pablo?
Pablo.
Could you pull
Yes,
that,
sir.
EB?
What? I wasn't paying attention. And I saw the clue.
Your clue is
Or I saw the password.
premium.
Premium.
Yep.
Oh, I have no idea.
All right, so we got steak, horseradish, Deion Sanders, and premium. Thomas, your final clue is type. So we've had steak, horseradish, Deion Sanders, premium, and type.
They can't get it.
I can't get
He
it.
doesn't deserve it. Doesn't deserve it. Last chance for Pablo.
Yes.
I don't even understand the clue that Valdez is showing me.
Valdez is trying to help out.
Your clue is expensive.
Terrible clue.
It's horrible.
not that.
clue. It's horrible.
Kobe beef. I don't know.
Oh, they have it.
We don't give away the prize. That's
Yeah,
I'm
sorry,
sorry. We have no
prime rib.
winners.
Let me get the prize.
No,
Prime
you get
rib.
nothing. You get nothing.
Get it, Deion Sanders, prime time?
Get nothing. I'm
Bunch
sorry.
of donks. Coming up next, we'll talk some Final Four. Dave Revson joins us from the Big Ten Network.